Hey everyone, Wade McElwain, DK Sports Ambassador here talking CFL Week 8. Oh, where has this season gone? 7 weeks through already, and what have we learned? Well, we learned from last week, injuries aplenty. Everyone seems to be injured, including Toronto, who's now facing having the fact they don't have Ricky Ray, and they're putting in a rookie quarterback in. Other things last week that happened, Winnipeg, after a 2.5-hour rain delay, comes back and hammers Hamilton. Jonathan Jennings from BC laid a beating in a Montreal team, and Montreal is really struggling to get a defense together. The kicker from Calgary, Paradis, sends 5 field goals. 5 field goals. Wow, that's a big game for him. And Ottawa comes from behind for a much-needed win over Edmonton. So now we get into Week 8. The season is changing. It's in the toll of everything, isn't it now? It's getting very exciting. Very exciting now with DraftKings. You draft 7 players, $50,000 budget. Did you follow my picks last week? You should have, because they were winners. They were winners. All right, let's take a look now at my lineup for Week 8. Week 8, we got some great games going on. We've got Montreal at Edmonton, Winnipeg at Toronto, and Toronto, obviously without Ricky Ray, is going to be interesting. Calgary at Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan, what's going on? What are you doing? And Hamilton at BC. So let's go through DraftKings. First pick, my player, quarterback, Logan Kilgore. What? Wade, what did you just choose the rookie quarterback from Toronto? Yeah, I sure did. He's 6,800. Hey, look, he wasn't that bad. He was 25 for 42 for 322 yards with a touchdown, 2 interceptions. But of course, he's sitting on the bench the whole time going, Ricky Ray's a god, I don't have to play. But no, he has to play this week. Ricky Ray is injured. He's facing Henry Burris. Burris had his first start a scant 17 years ago in 1999 for Calgary. So it'll be interesting because Logan Kilgore was only 9 years old. You know what? No matter what happens, the whole team is going to step up. And Toronto has had 2 weeks off, pretty much. So they've been practicing. They're getting Logan Kilgore ready. It's his first time. It's his first appearance as a starter for Toronto, and I like him at a value for 6,800. My running back, next guy. Hey, how do you not choose this guy? Jerome Adams. Calgary, 7,500. This guy is crazy. Last week, 22 touches, 145 yards, and a 1 score. He's 245 pounds. The guy just punishes. He just punishes. And really, I'm betting anything against Saskatchewan this week. Sorry, Saskatchewan, but you've really been having trouble. So I think Jerome Adams is going to have the game of his life, the game of the season next week for 7,500. Definitely a good value. Okay, my next one, wide receiver, Bakari Grant, 6,000. Why? He's playing Saskatchewan. He's one of those guys, he's had 3 receptions for 70 yards last week. He's one of those guys, he's just going to put up a 70 to 100-yard game. He's consistent that way after a couple of catches. He's one of those guys who can get a lot of yards after the catch, and at 13.6 fantasy points per game for 6,000, he is a real steal, especially when you're playing Saskatchewan. Okay, my next one, next wide receiver. I choose this guy a lot, and I like him. Vidal Hamilton, 6,600. Now, his value's been dropping of late because there's a lot of guys, you know, mixing it around, but he and Kenny Shaw have combined for over 700 yards combined this season. Logan Kilgore will be looking for Vidal Hamilton all game. He's going to be throwing to him. He's going to be doing quick outs to him, and also the big man, when he gets into the red zone, he gets into for a touchdown. I could see Vidal Hamilton getting 1 or 2 touchdowns in this game. All right, my next flex position. Probably the most expensive guy in the game, Darrell Walker from Edmonton. Everyone usually has their eyes on Chris Williams from Ottawa when he's playing. No one's watching Darrell Walker. He has had 45 receptions for 668 yards already this season. He's had 3 touchdowns as well. Edmonton they're chucking the ball around. In Montreal, it's their defense. I don't know how they're going to be able to control it. I really think Darrell Walker could probably get 2 touchdowns in this game as well. 10,500, he's pricey, but Darrell Walker, amazing choice. My next flex position, my last flex position, the man, we went to the same university together, although we never knew each other because I was a lot older. Andy Fantuz from Chatham, Ontario. He's a Canadian boy right there. Fantuz, 7,300. Have we watched his price go up? Because he's amazing. A couple weeks ago, he had the 2 touchdown passes from Masoli to come from behind. They've got the nuke, or their quarterback coming back, Zach Collaros coming back. Maybe they can start, because the problem that Hamilton has had is those early starts. They wait till the end of the game to try to score some points. They really need to come off the gates right off and really start to score some points. And my defense, the defense I'm choosing, Saskatchewan. No, it's not Saskatchewan. It's Calgary. I chose Calgary because they're playing Saskatchewan. Yeah, Saskatchewan, their defense it really needs some work. But I think the Stampeders are going to stamp all over you. Let's recap my picks then. Rookie quarterback Logan Kilgore for Toronto. Take a rookie. Take a chance. See what happens. Running back Jerome Adams. Then wide receiver Bakari Grant. Then wide receiver Toronto Vidal Hamilton. Flex position Darrell Walker from Edmonton. Andy Fantuz, my boy, from Hamilton. And lastly, I'm taking the Stampeders on defense. How do you get involved? You go to DraftKings. You put together your own lineup like this. You could win big. 7 players, $50,000 budget. You could win big in the CFL this weekend. Come on. Take me on. Take my picks. I won last weekend. I can do it again. Welcome to the big time.